Hi ho, it's Silver with this week's edition of Friday Funnies. I have been having so much fun with this new software program that's got applause. At some point I'm going to add music, all of this. But man, has it been a stressful week. How about you? Has it been a stressful week for y'all? It's just been crazy. It's one of those weeks where, I want to see if I can get comments up here. Yeah, it's one of those weeks where I've made some real progress with some things, and then I've backslid on other things, and it's just been like, my head wants to explode. But it's Friday Funnies, and it's an opportunity for us to get together and laugh. So who's that saying hi to me? If you didn't enable eCam, I can't see your name. So go ahead and tell me who's there, because I love to say hi to you as well. So we're going to have some fun. It is actually a couple of days before my birthday. My birthday is May 24th, which is Monday. And I've decided that I'm going to spend the Friday Funnies having a little pre-birthday party, because I really need one. It's a little bit like, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. I did my first stand-up live show yesterday. You're asking what is eCam? eCam is a software program I use to do these Facebook Lives. And there's a way on the invitation for you to actually enable it. I wish I could tell you more specifically than that, but if you maybe look and see, it'll tell you how to enable eCam so I can see who you are. But it's the software program. It's kind of like a middle person or a little middle program that helps me do this kind of stuff. Like with my new logo, Friday Funnies. Now I have to figure out which way to point here because it's so weird. Anyhow, you can see it up on the screen here. That my team put that together, and I really like it because I'm always pointing, so it's perfect for me. Wanted to say hello and just say we're going to have a little bit of fun today. These Friday Funnies are not going to be long term. Oh, I know what I was saying. I did my first stand-up live last night, in about a year and a half, and it didn't go great. I got to tell you, I'm rusty for sure. But we had some laughs, and I think one of the lines that got the biggest laughs is I was telling them that you can look this up. It's true. Our U.S. military has spent annually. They spend about $84 million on treatment for erectile dysfunction. I guess standing at attention comes at a price. Boom. So I got a little presentation that I thought I would just share with you some of my funny things that I've come across about aging, because I am getting older, and Monday it becomes official. I am a year older. I'll be 68. 68! How the heck did this happen? But I'm glad it did. I mean, that's for sure. So I have this thing I want to share with you, and let's see how this works. So one of the things on my bucket list, I have this whole bucket list thing going, and one of the things on my bucket list is to get comfortable with aging. Because, I used to see young women at some of my comedy shows, and I would, I was a little bit, this was in my 40s, I was a little bit like annoyed that they were young. And I would look at them and I would say, enjoy it now, witches, because it'll be over soon. And I didn't think that was very nice, so I had to get comfortable with aging. So here's some of my favorites. You want to never forget what Betty Davis said, which is, old age ain't no place for sissies. And believe me, it is not. But again, I had a dear friend, Laura, who was 3 days younger than me and never let me forget it. And she passed away a couple of years ago, and boy, she never wanted to hear anybody complain about aging as she was passing over. So old age ain't no place for sissies. Another one that I really love is that there's 3 categories of senior citizens. You ready for this? First category is we know we're old and we act like it. And we know who you are and we're sick of hearing about it. So quit being so grumpy. Number 2, we don't know we're old and we're having a blast. Woo-hoo-hoo! Let me see if I have having a blast a sound effect here. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be playing with all this stuff. And number 3, wait, what was the question? That's the one I'm approaching, I have to tell you. But it's not, I like to say it's not old age, it's just stress. It's just been a weird week. It's, yeah, but I'm getting through it. And now that I'm laughing, I'm feeling a whole lot better about it. So the next thing, I love this. My ability to remember song lyrics from the 60s far exceeds my ability to remember why I walked into the kitchen. You know, I've had to learn in the Buddhist training or whatever, what they tell you is that, you know, what you want to do is when you go someplace to get something, you just repeat it over and over again. So my husband hears me all the time headed to the kitchen saying, glass of water, glass of water, glass of water. Because I get sidetracked. I don't know about you, but I really get sidetracked. My husband, I told him it's called threading. You know, when you're going for one thing, you go in the garage for one thing, and you see something that needs to be fixed, so then you decide you need to go to the store to get whatever it is you need to fix that. And you go to the store and you realize that you need some other things. And before you know it, you just have, whatever you started out doing is gone. And that's called threading. You're following a thread. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So the next thing I love is Bob Hope. Bob Hope was just really fun. He said, I don't feel old. I don't feel anything until noon. And then it's time for my nap. I am a big advocate of napping. A big advocate of napping. You know, why not? It's just fun. You know, it's fun unless you do it for too long. If you notice that, you know, it's fun for about 20 minutes, and then if you nap longer than that, you wake up and it's almost like it's morning again, but almost a hangover morning. You know, you get stuff in your mouth that doesn't taste good, and yeah, so just naps are qualified. I love them, but you got to be careful. So the next thing is, you know, you may not know this, but I'm actually on my way to becoming a multimillionaire because I have invented a technical aid for seniors. It's called a Bluetooth. Now I know that a Bluetooth has already been invented, but here's how mine's different. It doesn't actually connect to anything. It's just so nobody knows you're talking to yourself. Oh my gosh, here we go. Yeah, that's my technical aid. That's my get-rich-quick scheme right there. Don't you hate it when you see an old person, then you realize you went to high school with them? Oh my gosh. I look at, you know, Facebook, one of the both the good things and the bad things about Facebook, if you've got your high school on Facebook, which I do, is that, you know, if you go to the reunion, there's really no surprises because you've all been talking to each other on Facebook. But man, you get to see people that you went to high school with, and you realize that you're looking at their pictures going, really? And they're looking at your picture and going, really? Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. You know, one of the things is I see people around my age mountain climbing, and I got to tell you, I feel good if I can get my leg through my underwear without losing balance. Actually, the truth is I feel really good about that because honestly, until I was 56 years old, I couldn't balance for shit. Excuse me, I just said a bad word. I couldn't balance for anything. And then I met my late husband, and he said, you need to work on that, which really made me mad. So then I went and worked on it, and I got better balance than he had. So there. But anyhow, it's true. I mean, people my age mountain climbing, I don't think so. I love this. Someday we old folks will use cursive writing as a secret code. Psst, secret code. Because these kids, they have no idea. They have no idea how to do that. And I want you to know that I was a very, very mediocre student in school, but I always got an A on penmanship. So there you go. Now, Will Rogers said we could certainly slow the aging process down if it had to work its way through Congress. And he said this a long, long time ago. Imagine if he were alive today, what he'd be saying, honestly. I love this. You come from dust. You will return to dust. That's why I don't dust. It could be someone I know. Yeah, and look, this is just funny old people jokes because I'm getting older. I'm gonna be 68 on Monday, and I've just decided to tell all the jokes before you can tell them on me. So there you go. Oh, this is so funny. I can't wait to show you this. So, just before I die, I'm going to swallow a bag of popcorn kernels. My cremation is going to be epic. Oh my gosh, I wish I made this stuff up. I didn't. Whenever I see a really funny line, I really wish that I had written it. I really do, but I didn't. So look, there's my Friday funnies for you. I appreciate you stopping by, either whether it was live. Oh, Victoria, hello. Who's that saying hi to Victoria in silver? Is that you, Victoria? Are you talking to yourself? Anyhow, this is my Friday funnies, and I just do it more for me than anybody, honestly, because I just need an excuse to put some funny stuff together so that we can laugh. But I'm really enjoying the idea that this is my birthday weekend, and that I'm gonna be partying this weekend. We're having a little party Sunday night at a Mexican restaurant, so an excuse for me to pig out. Oh, it's my sister, Ellie. Yeah, Ellie, I don't know. Maybe you can help me figure this out. There's a way on Facebook Live to enable eCam so that I can see your name when you're on my live broadcast. If you can figure out how to do that, write it down for me so I can tell other people. That's my sister. I'm always delegating stuff to her. She's a lot younger than me, so I can just push her around. But she's stronger than me, so I can't push her around much. So that's it. Happy birthday to me. I'm gonna listen. There's a couple of there's a couple of sound effects. Oh, here's one that I need to find out what this means. Okay, this is called Glockenspiel. Oh, it's kind of lovely. And here's the triangle. Ellie, you have no clue how to do it. That's not an acceptable answer. So, yeah, it would be back on the announcement, I think. But anyhow, you know what? I'll find out from eCam how to do it. They should have instructions. So I'm going to go through, before we leave, I'm going to go through. I love that one. That's my favorite. Glockenspiel, that's kind of boring. That's the one I'm going to play next time I have gas and I want to cover it up. All right, you guys. Well, listen, thanks for stopping by live. My sister and Victoria come almost every week. It just makes me so happy. I have 2 fans. But if you're watching this recorded, come. We're having Friday Funnies every Friday at 4 p.m. And I'm working on making it more inclusive so that I can see your comments, etc. But bear with me. I'm lucky that I've gotten this Friday Funnies logo up here and all these various sound effects. So look, remember, laughter is a critical component of being happier. And this group is called Humor and Happiness with Silver Rose. If you're seeing this on my other site and you haven't joined, come along and join us because we're having a great time. But thank you for the love. I love that. And remember, you deserve to be happy, and it is possible. Bye for now.